Let's take it back to 1929, when America was going through a really hard time, yeah. This was known as the Great Depression. The world was then entering a big recession. It was caused by the stock market crash. Millions of investors who were wiped out in a flash. People losing money, people getting hungry. Basically, people started living in misery. This was a major downturn for the economy. Investors in Wall Street then became enemies. 13 million shares traded on Black Thursday. Another 16 million traded on Black Tuesday. Many banks forced into insolvency. Unemployment unfortunately rose drastically. Suicide rates started going up. People realizing how the world was screwed up. Honestly, I constantly question myself on how this problem could have been avoided, leaving all these innocent, hard-working people unexploited, no room for enjoyment. Yeah, I guess it is politically correct to call this financial crisis the Great Depression. Hopefully we all learned a lesson as we applied corrections to head down the right direction. Which is why President Roosevelt got elected, giving back jobs to the people who were suffering, and finally put an end to this madness, a crisis that lasted 10 years of sadness.
That body perfect in my eyes. No matter what they say, everything looking just right. You got that blessing in disguise. Who would've known? Girl, you got
them slick girls get me every time. Them slick girls could get every time. Them slick girls get me every time. Them slick girls could get every time. She like
started all over in 2008. September 28th was the exact date that the collapse of Lehman Brothers occurred. World's financial system wasn't secured. Lower interest rates encouraged people to borrow. Later on, though, they would be sorrow. It's clear that this crisis had multiple causes. People getting easy money to buy houses. This is why the American housing bubble was affected, but loans from banks kept on being distributed. The housing market was then deliberated. Soon this problem exuberantly degenerated. US real estate pricing plummeted. Financial institutions globally escalated. Markets finally one day stabilized after being longly scrutinized. E.T. Goldstein says that financial crises are an inherent part of having a developed financial system, and that it's hard to believe that we can completely avoid them. At the end of the day, the financial system is fragile, which is why we shouldn't mess with it, at least for quite a while.
that body perfect in my eyes. No matter what they say, everything looking just right. You got that blessing in disguise. Who would've known? Girl, you got
them slick girls get me every time. Them slick girls could get every time. Them slick girls get me every time. Them slick girls could get every time. She like